Live?
And it is showing live on my end.
Alright, let's see. Alright, here's hoping that it withstands this. I don't know if we've done proper testing of this. Okay. I think it is working, though, so I think we're... Okay, I'm getting a yellow dot on here occasionally from Signal, but you know what? This is your playthrough anyway, so I'm not gonna begrudge it too much if there's a little bit of trouble from my end. I suppose I can just keep the window focused so that... and keep my hands off the keyboard in the meantime. It's gonna be weird having a game full screen that I'm streaming, but either way, I think we're pretty much good to go. Ready to start? Alrighty.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and do intros then. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and I'm here with Alaric Skywalker for quote-unquote co-op night. Technically, it's not gonna be co-op night, I just have control over things if I really want to be mean. Although it looks like it's a bit delayed right now. I can use my controller. I can use my keyboard and mouse. I can be mean to his game. Because Steam Remote Play is wonderful. I'm getting an occasional yellow dot that suggests that there's problems, but that's okay. But this is a game that called Wargroove that I reviewed back in 2020, I think, actually. And I really enjoyed it. It's basically a game like Advance Wars, and if you're not familiar with it, you will find out a hell of a lot about it over the course of the next couple of hours, I suspect, as we play it out.
Did they finally release stuff for Reboot Camp, or are you just going through the older games?
I haven't gone through any of the older games recently, but they haven't done anything with Advance Wars in a while. I'm just saying that, well,
Yeah.
they'll hear all about it as we describe it and talk about units and whatnot, because you're going to recognize a fair amount having played Advance Wars. But
Yeah,
it is...
I'm curious to see whether Reboot Camp will eventually include the third game of the set that kind of continues the story a little more.
We shall see. I don't know how you would include Dual Strike, though. Either way, it's like Advance Wars. If you don't know what Advance Wars is, it's a turn-based strategy game where the main difference between it and other turn-based strategy games is that your unit's power is tied directly to their health, which makes it much more interesting from a game balance standpoint, or relative to what you would normally get. You can't just throw in a super-powered unit and expect it to wreck faces forever, because as you whittle it down, eventually even a normal tank could take on a heavier tank. At least in Advanced Wars. You'll see something similar here, I suspect. So if you would like to begin, we may begin.
Okay. And don't worry, we're not abandoning Orcs Must Die 3.
Yet.
Hey, we're gonna be alternating and such.
Yep.
Wait, is that a penguin with a pitchfork or something?
I'm not sure what they're called in this game, honestly.
Yeah, because we didn't know about what those lizards were called until we looked at the description when we were checking the enemies in that last DLC we looked at.
Yeah. Either way, what's my chat up to? Hello, Lou. How are you doing? Co-op-ish night. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, there are custom campaigns, and there is a map editor and Steam Workshop integration, so if you want to try all sorts of cool stuff, you can probably find people attempting to recreate Advanced Wars in this. It would not surprise me if that existed, or if it were possible to create in here.
You know, speaking of which, I've actually told my brother that if he would... Well, my brother was planning on having us react to the League of Legends show at some point, though I'm waiting until... Well, it has a bit more before we go into it, because from what I know, it ends a bit on a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah.
But I've told him that if he wanted us to get to it sooner rather than later, and if there was any other shows he wanted me to view,
Yeah.
he can always do what I do for him to get him to view stuff.
Yeah, short version, we've got a media exchange deal going where if I want my brother to play anything, I have to be willing to either play or watch something, and vice versa. So,
Yeah, and I'm thinking of...
Wargroove is officially me getting myself into debt for something of my brother's choosing, so we'll see what ends up being next.
Yeah, of course. I do, of course. I don't know if my bro has any other shows playing outside of League of Legends.
Probably not.
But I will say, hey, that for a media game or mod, I'm thinking that once he's
More
finished
Battlestone
with...
stuff? Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
talked about it a while back. Either
Yeah,
way.
but for the new guys, I mentioned that Total Command is basically a Battlezone... The first one is Battlezone 1 in a Battlezone 2 engine, and such.
Mm-hmm.
And slightly different in terms of some of the level designs,
Yeah.
trying to accommodate for it. And also, as the creator put it, it's... Excuse me. He partially changed the
I'll have to
story
let
a
you
little
join.
to make it a little more sense.
I'll have to let you join the commentary once that I get into the Soviet campaign. Either way, you will want the main campaign first, brother. This is technically a quote-unquote co-op night, but the main campaign's single-player, so I want you to experience that before we go too far.
Okay, one rating at Cherrystone Castle. Cherrystone? What would that be?
I don't know. A stone that looks like a cherry, or maybe some variant of a ruby? I mean, they use the red color scheme.
This weather is giving me the spooks.
Sure.
Did you hear that? Cut it out, it's just thunder. But I'm going to patrol the throne room. Hey! Wait for me! Come back here!
Well, let me know if you want to do any. Let me know if you want me to do any voices.
Howard's jumping and shadows and jump. Well, feel free to do so, because
right.
I could not. Well, I can do some of them.
All right. Well, let me know whenever you want me to do a voice, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do this one then. Cowards, jumping at shadows and dropping their guard.
Are you giving this character a Juhani-ish voice?
No, I'm just doing a higher pitched voice because female.
Oh wow, she is even feline-ish.
Well, she's actually a
Into the
vampire,
king.
but never mind that.
Being
Getting to the king
Just-
shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all alone in his chambers. How convenient. The fewer guards I dispatch, the quicker this will be. But some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. I'll start by defeating that one over there. Yep, they have to introduce the game mechanics somehow. And because you have keyboard
This
and
is a
mouse... Yep. And because you have keyboard and mouse, it'll be a little easier for you to work with things. What's my chat up to?
Are you afraid?
Woo, brotherly death.
It's voicing.
Yes, there is mild voice acting, but it's not for most of the dialogue.
Now, is this king a good guy or a bad guy?
Yeah, he is a good guy. Yeah, feel free if... Well, should I just do... Well, is there any... How much do you want me to do voices, though? I'll make my way towards the king's chambers. Yep. Feel free to tell me how much you want to do voices and whatnot. Because there is flavor dialogue, such as for direct combat that's voiced, but the overwhelming majority of dialogue is not. Mercia. Oh, go for it.
A long time ago, before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No.
Is it possible to kill all? Calm down, Lou. There will be time for that later. This is laughably easy.
This is tiresome.
There was once a kingdom called Cacophony, and a war known as the Great Dissonance. How do you pronounce that?
It is dissonance. You were correct.
Okay.
You'll find that this game likes its musical motifs. Yep.
Oh wow, there are a lot.
Yep. They're showing the fact that there can be all of these units in play, but since that you have a singular objective and purpose here, I mean, you're doing fine against them, but I mean, you see the number ones. You probably can't take on all of them.
Too great a burden.
This castle is vast. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of its true extent. I just need to select an unoccupied tile and pick overview. Yeah, that's what you accidentally ran into before. There you go, that's the entire map. Yep, very familiar screen for you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this character is going to be one of the main villains.
Yeah, she's batty. So many humans. How unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the king. I can close this now and return to my task. Time to defeat a few more hapless guards and make my way to the king's chambers.
How foolish. Goodbye.
Yep. They don't make you play as the bad guy very often. I think this is the last time unless you want to play one of the side missions.
And that's usually for lore, right?
Yes, it's basically side stories where you see some other things that are happening. And if you'd like, I could even play them for you. Although I'm not as good at this game as you'll probably end up being.
I'll start slowly. My darling Bluebird, I need to tell you something. It's a very long story about something that happened a very long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away?
This is tiresome.
Very long time ago. Why can't the past stay in the past?
At last.
You? How did you
What?
sit grit?
Humans are so frail. War? The inane squabble of children. Where is the key?
Safe hands.
You'll never have it. Key is in safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you.
Safe hands? Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe for me.
Listen.
You're making a mistake.
Hush now. Still, the key eludes me. No matter. It's close. I can feel it. Yes, celebratory music for the death of the king. Yes, wonderful. That's the last time you are forced to play as a bad guy.
Hold on, princess. Your skill with the cherry blade improves yet further.
Thank you. I guess I'm playing all the ladies then. Also, there is your doggo. There's the best boy. It's alright, Caesar. Oh, you want to do this?
No. Oh, oops, sorry. I thought for a moment that it was the other guy talking.
Oh, that's fine. It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard.
Lord Emmerich! Is this important? You disturbed the princess's lessons. The king! My lord! The king has been killed!
What?
Well, he said it for you.
No!
Father!
I'm sorry.
Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to have been...
I don't see any exclamation points here. I think it's Felheim.
Felheim Legion. Princess Mercia, the murderer of your father is an act of war. You must defend the kingdom.
War? Words war. And welcome to our world map.
You have unlocked additional lore about Emmerich.
Yep. Alright, so those act as your missions, so every point on the map acts as a mission that you can do. Alrighty. Congratulations. Several months later. Yep.
My queen.
Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia.
Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You are the father's daughter.
Your father's daughter, yeah. I hope you're right.
Your Majesty! Elheim scouts have breached the border!
What?
They're here in Cherrystone?
Let's go.
I can do this.
I know you can. Wait! Your Majesty! Your crown!
And welcome to one of many running gags that are going to be present throughout this game.
Wait, her dropping her crown is going to be a reoccurring joke?
You'll see.
These skeleton warriors are Falheim troops. You must defeat them all to secure this region. We should begin by attacking the closest dread sword birds with our units of swordsmen.
Right, let's get this over and done with.
Okay,
Yep. And I'm pretty sure you know how terrain works, though they'll explain it to you even if you don't.
okay. On guard!
See, they even celebrate with you. Yep, pretty standard stuff. You know how this goes.
Notice the number of that has spent and appeared next to the two battling units?
Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them. I don't know how we're able to see that, though.
These represent the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. The number 5 indicates that the death sword is down at around 50% health.
And my swordsman is down to about 80% health. Got it.
Very well.
Then let's attack the dread sword with our second swordman.
Yep, there you go.
Move the swordman to the tile below the enemy and choose attack. Oops.
Yep, you can do it either way.
My queen, may I interject for a moment?
No.
When selecting a target, a damage preview will appear above its head. The damage preview indicates what damage will be dealt by both units during combat.
Sounds handy.
You see, the health of a unit suggests more than how close it is to defeat. The more damage a unit takes, the weaker its attack power becomes.
So a healthy unit is a stronger unit?
Indeed, but it looks like your swordman will do just fine here.
Indeed. What's my chat up to? Got some Pokemon Masters? I love the OST. I played a little bit of it, but it ended up being a little too... Well, it ended up being more time than I wanted to throw at a mobile game. I tend to only keep one going at a time, and right now it's a Star Wars thing.
What?
More undead?
It seems like they're not giving up quite yet.
Sorry, were you gonna say something before we rudely interrupted?
Not really. Hey, just reading the text. Friendly reinforcements have arrived.
Just in the nick of time.
Look, it seems like we've been provided
Yes.
a new unit type, pikemen. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits.
Critical hits?
Yes.
All units have conditions under which their attacks are stronger. We call these attacks critical hits.
I've never heard of those.
Do not worry, my queen. This information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find information about a unit's crit.
There you go.
This is the all info screen. Here we can find useful information about our selected units. This unit gives us a good overview of the unit.
The pikeman crits when adjacent to another pikeman.
You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, or structure. Use it often and you'll learn fast.
Alright, I'll make sure to check it often.
When you're ready, you can close this window.
Yep.
Okay, so the
yep,
crit
this is one of the
means-
ways... Yep, go ahead.
So the crit means when it's next to another spearman?
Yes,
Very
higher
well.
damage.
You should make sure that the pikemen stick together.
Got it. Yep, have one move in range.
We've lined up our first pikeman. Let's attack the Dread Sword with our second pikeman. Attack the Dread Swordman using the second pikeman. Oops. Let me draw your attention to the damage preview once more.
Oh, the arrow is flashing.
Well spotted! A flashing arrow is the damage preview. In the damage preview is a good sign. It indicates that you're about to land a critical hit.
Yep, pikemen were the bane of the player base's existence for the first year or so that Wargroove was out because they were a hell of a lot cheaper than they are now.
Thanks to the placement of our first pikeman,
The second pikeman dealt a critical hit.
she does fast! Keeping your pikemen together will ensure a stronger offense. When encountering a new unit type, it's important to learn about their crit. I'll leave you to defeat the rest of these Valheim troops.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emmerich. I couldn't do this without you. I believe you can... Let's see...
Dang it, I can't move into that tree.
Nope, not quite enough. I think... yeah. Well, I don't... I'm trying to remember what kind of effect... Well, either way. Surprised they didn't do more damage, honestly. Then again, I'm pretty sure... Actually, wait, it's because Road has 0 defense as opposed to, I think, Plane having 1? Yes. Now it's the enemy. Ow. Yeah. Good call. And now to the stabbing.
That's the last of them. Well done, my queen.
We did it!
It's a good start, but Felheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant. You know, I'm half tempted to do the standard troopers while you do the main characters, because you seem to do better with reading through all this.
Yeah, I am more used to it, if nothing else. So, would you like... So, I guess, in that case, should I take over this, then?
Yeah, I'll do the troopers still.
Alright, we'll start with the next line, then. They'll be back?
Yes.
Yes, and in greater numbers. They are like sand people in that respect.
Yeah, I
I'm
think...
gonna keep making Star Wars jokes until they land.
I think if they automatically say part of the sentence, you should just continue with that one. In that case, you could have just continued with "and in greater numbers."
I know. A whole horde of skeletons. Indeed, and much else besides. I'd forgotten you had so little experience with the undead. Cherrystone is normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before. But now they're coming, and they won't stop. An undead army. All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Volder. A living man, and the necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten. Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom. Emmerich, do you think Volder will come to Cherrystone himself?
Yes.
Yes, your majesty. I do. Off we go, then. And so the bit begins.
Your Majesty! Wait!
Pretty much.
Victory!
Oh, and the rank is purely determined by turns and nothing else. Just in case it matters to you. Alrighty.
Unlocked additional content about Merce.
Yep. Alright, the Felheim invasion begins in earnest.
No.
The kingdom's overrun with Felheim soldiers. We have to do something. We will hold what land we can. Maybe if we... Not so fast!
Huh?
Who are you? I'm the person that's going to smash, bash, and pulverize you!
Call me Ragnar!
Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
Fight me!
Yeah, she's silly. She's basically the Olaf of that faction. Alright, so capturing and holding bases and other such things are different in this, so let's pay attention to this part. Did you see that? The Felheim Horde just captured a village to the west. They'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east next unless we stop them. And let's stop them.
Yes.
Luckily, a Cherry Stone Ranger is here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack any approaching undead. Sounds good. Yep, it is basically your artillery unit, only it can move and shoot because archers.
Artillery online.
From this position, our ranger can attack any enemies approaching from the west.
Very well.
When you want to end your turn, select an unoccupied map tile and then... Yeah, you know how this works. Somebody detected? Yeah, pretty much, Dwan. Also, hi, how you doing? Are you remembering to check the unit info screen to learn about critical hits? Yeah, totally. Then you'll know that Rangers crit if they attack without moving. We'll attack the Dreadsword without moving the Ranger now. Now we need to select the tile from which to perform the attack. But since we don't want the archer to move, we simply select the same tile again. Yep, pretty much. Let fly.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it! We may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We should select it to recruit a new unit at once. Okay, I'm on it. And here we are. This barracks lets you recruit 3 different unit types. Swordsmen, pikemen, and rangers. That's right, but due to our current funds, I can only afford a swordsman right now. A single swordsman can make a big difference. Let's recruit one now. Note that each barracks can only recruit a single unit per turn. Right, I'll make sure to remember that. Now as you see, you can't cross over villages and barracks. They're gonna explain why in about 2 seconds. Select our new swordsman and order it to move and capture the village.
Good.
There you go. Excellent work, my queen. Villages bring in 100 gold every turn, so they're incredibly important to the war effort. Right, because more gold means we can recruit more units. Correct. In fact, we can cripple the enemy's income by taking their village to the west.
Yes.
To capture a village that is owned by a different faction, we must first defeat it. Then I'll recruit more units straight away and order them towards that village. Some units are more effective than others at defeating structures such as villages. I advise you to rely on the pikemen's powerful crit for this job. Alright, I'll recruit pikemen and send them towards the enemy village. Alrighty, I guess in that case you can just build up a couple pikemen and use the infantry to deal with the opposing infantry. Just checking quickly to say hello and wish good night and fun during the stream. I have to go to sleep right now. That's quite alright, Dwen. That's what the VOD's there for. Have a good night.
Should I move this guy anywhere?
I suppose you can. There is a higher defense, Actually, yeah, you do get higher defense from that, so you may as well. You can always move your infantry to blockade if you need to. Because they can't move through rivers very quickly.
Oh, shoot!
Oh, that's going to be a problem. Enemy reinforcements to the north. They'll no doubt be heading towards your northern villages. Should have known they wouldn't make this easy for us. I suggest you don't leave the northern parts unattended. I'll make sure to leave a unit to protect the northern villages. The ranger might do fine for now, since you can have it walk up and start smacking stuff later, perhaps. Let's see. That would put it in range. Yeah, put it about there. That'll keep it out of range of the infantry. Well, the pikemen will be helpful for dealing with the enemy village, so you might. I'd send that pikeman to go deal with that, and then you can send another pikeman to go that direction. By then, you can recruit a swordsman to reinforce your ranger. I think I got A rank on this, so no need to worry too much about ranking. It just unlocks extra stuff near the end. Huh.
Swordman or pikeman?
Let's see, you don't get critical hits yet as a result of the crit status, so... although pikemen do move faster. Trying to remember I may as well recruit a pikeman since it's going to be mostly just on defense duty. Might want to move the other ones first. I guess you could have that act as the sacrificial lamb for the moment to draw that one away. That'll get it attacked by both infantry, though. Ah well, that'll be fine. At least you'll be able to get the crit for the pikeman this round. And you've got the ranger there to assist. Should be able to afford a ranger in a couple of turns, even if you keep going with pikemen. Alrighty, let's have the pikemen do their dirty work. Do the job then. I guess you can keep sending pikemen to go assist elsewhere since you'll have the ranger and pikemen to deal with those infantry. I'd go for the strong one, yeah. Hopefully my humming isn't out of time. Oh, actually, you could have the ranger go attack the other infantry. It won't be able to even reach you, either. Oh, that gets pretty darn close, too. May as well, right? You will have to worry about... Honestly, one pikeman should be enough to at least get a good initial strike in. And as you'll see, those skeleton infantry won't be able to do a whole lot to your... well, to your own stuff.
That's essentially suicide.
Pretty much. Stab.
Don't.
What did I miss? I was Borderlands. Perfect timing, Regal. We're going through the tutorial levels, as it were. Actually, you should have him fire at the village first. Oh, wait, you'll have to move. Actually, the river would probably be safer. Actually, the plains would be another spot you could shoot from.
But shouldn't I move to defend?
You've got the two pikemen over there. That'll be enough.
Should I make anything else, or?
Keep going with the pikemen, I guess. Unless you want a swordsman there more swiftly. Keep going with pikemen, I think. Alright, you can park that guy in the forest and have him start stabbing. See, you don't have much to worry about. You can just pike him in a forest and stab. There you go. Then you can have the other pikemen wander up too. You'll see that they can't capture villages quickly. And then you can have actually, you might want to have the marksman start shooting at the village if you can. Actually, here. The nice thing about what I'm doing, I can show you where to go. There you go. Nice thing about Steam Remote Play.
Landfly!
I'm pretty sure that villages are the one thing that actually can't be... Well, what's the right word? I'm pretty sure villages' attack isn't reduced whenever you deal damage to it, but... Or as the one exception to that rule. What? How did this happen? Excellent. You've cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it to secure it before Ragnar takes it back. Got it. Yep. Because the damage that you get from villages is pretty consistent regardless of how damaged or otherwise it is. So, the usual rule of attack it from range first. No! Well done. With no villages, the enemy has no income. That's another thing to note. Barracks do not count as income. You will notice that a captured structure never begins with full health. In fact, it starts with the equivalent of half the capturing unit's health. So if a unit with 40% health captures a village, the village starts with 20%? Yes. Now, we should destroy their barracks to completely remove them from this region.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Do it. Alright, let's see where Ragna goes.
Yeah, she almost looks like a zombie of sorts.
That's because she is. Alright, a decent amount of damage dealt, but it's not going to be all that substantial. I don't think you'll even need the crit bonus for this. Also, as you can see, they recover the villages recover 10% every turn.
God.
I guess that technically counts as killing him. Okay. Yeah, you'll want to select the... Yeah, you'll want to select a spot for archers. Well, a spot in range. They have a range of 3 if that helps, brother. No, if you do that, they'll...
I'm gonna stay put!
They were out of range, that's why they didn't stay put. They have a range of 3. Ah, well. At least we can keep running up to deal with the rest.
I hope I don't lose that archer.
Ah, you'll be fine. Just send another ranger that way. You should be able to take out the fort easily at this point. I don't know how useful the pikemen will be at this point, but then again, it's not as if she can make more units, well, recruit more units at this point. You'll be fine. Well, okay, she's just gotta burn through the money pile she has right now. That's not how arrows work. Never mind me. Oh yeah, you've got difficulties moving through forests, I forget. What are you looking to do? Remember, the objective is to defeat the... well, destroy the barracks right now. Let's see... yeah, that'll work. You can have that pikeman move up, and then you'll get the crit from that pikeman later. You'll probably just leave those pikemen there. They won't be able to participate in time. The ranger might, though. And then, what's chat up to? Jay, I named a character in my novel after your cat. Wait, what? Character's a mobster whose name is Chili Cheeto Cabela? Oh boy.
Chili Cheeto Cabela.
He's not a very good mobster, but somehow finds his way out of trouble. Okay, then.
Wow.
Alright, your archers should be able to finish him off. Or you could have him start shooting. That works too. Bear in mind, they recover 10% health each turn, so... well, either way. It's your game. May as well go with that. And then you can move the pikemen into position. Alright, you probably don't need to recruit anymore. I think she's out of money, too. Not quite? Alrighty. Let's see what you can stab. Let's see, if you want that guy out of... want that guy out of the way quickly. Actually, that might not be a bad... Well, yeah, that'll work too. It can be a little awkward to position the pikemen unless you've got 3 of them. That's why they became the bane of people's existence back when they were cheaper. Well, technically you'll have dealt what? Okay, dealt a little bit. Total will be at, what, 98% next turn? Oh, did I just lose connection to you?
No, I'm still around.
Well, okay, the problem is, I think Steam Remote Play just broke. Because I'm on a black... yeah, it looks like Steam Remote Play may have broke. Yep, it broke! Alright, give me a sec. Alright, you'll have to resend the invite, I think. Because I can't see anything that's going on right now. Let me make sure it's not my network that's being a problem. Well, both of us are directly hooked in. Let's see. So I think apart from her just sending that out. Yeah, do you mind resending the invite?
Sure thing.
Because at this point it should be relatively straightforward. It's just a matter of having your pikemen stab the barracks until it falls over. There we are. Hey. Should be picked up pretty swiftly. Alright, just need to get this out of the way. Alright, we're good. I can see now. Alright, it's caught up. Excellent. I wonder if you can just straight up take it out the rest of the way now.
With the archer? Or should I do the pike?
Actually, if you focus the archer and the pikeman that's unused right now, I wonder if you can just straight up take out the barracks. Because that would end the game. And, well, let's find out. Because the ranking system in this is based purely on turns instead of anything else. You don't need to be any more efficient than turns. Which I'm not the biggest fan of, honestly, but...
No!
This is not happening! Emmerich, we did it! Good work. I am so judging you right now. Go away. Do I have to? I said, go away. Huh? What's our... I said go away! Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah? I, didn't mean to disturb you. You didn't disturb me! I was lying in wait!
Huh.
Uh-huh. Right.
Shut up!
Arrgh! This isn't over! Welcome to the most overdramatic zombie you have ever seen. Alrighty. What else is chat up to? There's also a character named Jimmy Knuckles, the one who commits heresy? Sure. I'm not gonna read that out. You're not gonna get that twice. Okay. Worst enemies forever, huh? Here goes nothing.
Whatever!
So you won. Who even cares? All you did was beat up a few lousy, stinking skeletons.
I won't hold back!
The little emoting from the skeleton. I care, and I won't stop until my kingdom is safe. I am good boy. Enough messing around!
I'll crush you!
Sure. Also, welcome to the unique spin that Wargroove throws on beyond just the, well, beyond just fantasy spin. You control your commander. Ragnar has moved deep into this region. She's even got a stronghold. A stronghold is a really important structure that anchors a faction to a region. You could say it's like a headquarters for your forces. To win, we can either defeat the stronghold or Ragnar herself. I understand. I'm joining this fight personally. Look, over there. One of our knights has beaten us here. Knights are strong, fast-moving units. However, they're unable to capture structures. Only infantry and commanders can do that. Knights sound great. Let's get started. Hold your horses. It seems this knight is low on health. Is there something we can do to help? Indeed there is. This is where reinforcement comes into play. Simply move a wounded unit next to one of your structures and select Reinforce.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Sadly, structures are unable to regain health through reinforcement. However, their health will gradually be restored over time, as will that of certain units, mostly commanders. All structures regain 10% health every turn. And all commanders, such as yourself, regain 5%. Alrighty. It will use everything at its disposal to bring it back up to full, whether the limit be the structure or your gold. Excellent. Our knight's back to full health.
Yes.
Yes, though it's important to note that reinforcing has its drawbacks, as somebody else outside of our existence explained. Yep, costs an amount of gold proportional to the unit's value. And it's taken from the health of the structure. Got it. Reinforcement costs gold and transfers health from the structure. Okay, I should start by taking control of these barracks and nearby villages. Alright, from here it's pretty standard stuff. Also, the crit condition for the swordsman is to be next to your commander, which in this case is Mercia. What do you mean, get it twice? You know exactly what I mean, Real, and if you don't, I'm not gonna explain. As commanders, you and Ragnar are both powerful units on the battlefield. You can easily take down most infantry units and enemy structures single-handedly. Make the most of your strengths as a commander, without risking your neck. Remember, the team that loses their commander also loses the battle.
I won't let you down.
Okay, I can do this. There you go. Either one will suffice. Alrighty. So what do you think so far?
So far, so good.
I don't think Ragnar will be able to hit if you put her in front of the swordsman. Yep, there you go.
None of them will.
May as well go full bore then. Oh, check the crit condition on the knight.
That's what I'm doing.
Critical
Okay.
hit, and it attacks from a location 6 spaces away from its starts. Basically, use your full movement, you get a crit. So if you want to smack that village and force them to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here?
Hang on. One back, actually.
2, so right here?
Yeah. That 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll use its full movement. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Although it might not matter if they throw the... Well, they throw anything else at you.
What should I throw in?
It'll probably be near Mercia, so I'd probably go swordsman. Depending on how quick where Ragnar moves, you may be able to end this pretty quickly. Although it looks like they're going for pikemen. Ragnar just recruited a Dread Spear, a Felheim Spearman. It would be prudent to check the Spearman's info screen. Oh, right. Bring up the info screen on the Spearman. Let me direct your attention to the table at the bottom. This table tells us which units the Spearman is especially effective against. Oh no, it says that they're effective against cavalry. Yes, Spearman will deal extra damage against units such as our Knight. Go ahead and close this window when you're ready. It won't be able to reach it for a turn though. We should make sure not to put our knight in any unnecessary danger. This would be a good time to check the enemy's movement range. Alright, we've been through that song and dance already. There you go. So you can at least deny them the village for a turn.
So
And then-
probably meaning that he'll probably come in the door. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he'll be assailed by the infantry, but the infantry don't do too much to... Well, actually, you can find out how effective infantry are with the info screen. Yeah, they're not very effective.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cavalry make mincemeat of infantry. Although, you may need to worry about Ragna. What's her movement range? Because you could probably... Oh, she can't reach either. Okay, yeah, go for it. Deny it to them.
Fudge!
For honor and glory, lay on!
No.
You won't get it back without a fight. Alright, you can probably have Mercia thin their numbers as well. Yep. She'll take a sizable chunk from Ragna, but as you'll see, it's not the most sizable chunk ever. You'll be fine against them. A ranger would be good, actually. If they're gonna throw... Well, if they're gonna throw spearmen in, may as well.
I won't hold back!
So,
That barely did a tickle.
yeah. If the infantry goes after you, it might do 10%.
But she'll do much more.
Yeah.
No!
What? Ah, useless skeletons! If you surrender, we can just end this now. We don't have to keep fighting. Never! Oh look, she's gonna
mistake.
waste... Yep, she's gonna waste all her infantry on you.
Should I try and reclaim...
With the Dreadspear right there, that would be tricky.
Interesting.
This is part of Cherrystone is more forested than I remember.
Yes.
We may be able to use this to our advantage. Different terrain types have different advantages and disadvantages. You may have noticed that traveling through a forest will slow you down. Now that you mention it, I also noticed that units struggle with mountains. Additionally, some terrain will increase or decrease the defense of a unit. Forests will give you a boost in defense, while rivers will make you vulnerable. You could read more about each terrain type by checking its tile info. I will. Thanks, Emmerich. Alright, where can the knight go? That's probably the more restrictive option here. Oh, actually, you might be able to use the crit on... If you have... Actually, I think I know what you should do. So,
What?
have Mercia go after Ragna, just so that you get the initial strike there. And then have the infantry take back... Well, and then have the infantry smack the... What's it called? Have the infantry smack the... fort. Well, the village. Yep. Thanks to the crit. It won't be able to reclaim it, but perhaps the Dreadspear or Ragna will be distracted by trying to reclaim it.
I wonder.
And you can even keep that away from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do it. And it keeps you out of range of the Dreadspear.
Ow. Barely did a tickle.
Let's see. I'm about to go search in the previous streams to see when I got you then, unless you may have taken the words out of context. Yes, that's what I was referring to. It was the words out of context bit. I mean, if you want to rewatch all my streams, I won't stop you, but still.
Oh boy. Mercy is gonna take a hit.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can have her replenish at places as well. And, I mean, you know how this game works. It means that... Oh, geez, I didn't realize how low health she was. Although, actually, this might be a good opportunity for them to... Actually, they don't explain it yet, do they? You might be able to just take that out then, depending on the circumstances. Let's see what your cavalry can do. Yeah, have your cavalry go there so you can have an infantry unit smack it. Oh, that might be the trick, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got this if you go after that. Yep, you got it.
God!
You did it! Phew, that was tough. I lost? That's impossible! Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Impossible? You must have cheated. You cheated, didn't you?
No.
No. It seems pretty difficult to have a reasonable conversation with you. So I'm going to go. Yeah! You better run! Lord Valda!
Ragnar.
Quiet, Ragnar. You disgrace yourself. Stand aside and let me fix your mess. The stakes are raised.
How do I access the diary?
Huh? The lore? Might be. Actually, let me go digging around. Ah, there it is, the codex. There you go. Commanders. You can check units, terrain, lore, rules. Like here, I'll take over real quick and show you. Here's all the lore stuff. And then you can learn more about the commanders over here as well. So the added bits to the lore book actually just tell you what they're all about, and we'll slowly add more to it.
Oh, I wonder if we get any dogs or something with it, based on what I saw on the menu screen.
You'll see. And then you'll see more of those other commanders as we go. I'm surprised they're actually giving you them already. Huh.
I'm guessing some of these guys we're gonna have to befriend.
You'll see. Alrighty. Off we go to battle. So we meet at last. Queen Mercia of Cherrystone.
My queen.
My queen. That's Valda, Lord of the Felheim Legion, Master of the Fel Gauntlet.
Valda!
That's Valda? Oh no. Ragnar has power but lacks discipline. I fall short on neither. This is a battle we cannot win. So we retreat. But where do we go? The Gloomwoods. It's our only option. The Gloomwoods? But... I don't think Caesar likes it. Does the Queen of Cherrystone give up her throne so easily? It's okay, Caesar.
Let's go.
Let's start the retreat. We have no choice. Off we go then.
Huh?
Has word spread? Does everyone know we're leaving? They do. The citizenry is already on the move. They're coming via the West Road, but the Felheim Legion isn't far behind. We have to get them out of here, fast! Indeed, we had best use the wagon to ferry them toward our stronghold. Vehicles like these cover a lot of ground, on roads especially. They're the fastest way.
I'm guessing they're the APC equivalent of this game.
Yes, they're the fastest way to reach the front line. I suggest you climb into this one yourself and then order it out towards the village. Excuse me. Loading up!
Yes.
Now you can move the wagon south, closer to the location of the villagers. The wagon can only hold one unit at a time, and villagers count as a unit. When you arrive, exit the wagon using drop so that the villagers can climb aboard. Might be good to check the villagers' range too. Oh, or it'll just tell you where to go. I need to move the wagon further south. Yep, I guess it's gonna force you down then. Okay, I made it. Yes, you can drop them off near our barracks. Now I'm here, I can look out for enemy troops. Yes, and with the wagon near the barracks, you're able to ferry more units to your side. Alternate the use of wagon to transport your troops to battle, and the villagers to safety. I'm assuming it's gonna be safety. Yep.
Yeah.
I will. Thank you, Emmerich. There you go. So the villagers have a range of 3, or movement range. They can't attack, so you're just gonna have to protect them as best you can. Better get the rest of them moving. Let's see, you'll have...
Let's get some sword.
Bear in mind you only have... Well, actually, yeah, you've only got... Let's see, how many villages do you have?
Do I need...
Yeah, start having the pikemen move down too. And you can also set the cavalry to eventually get a charge in. Let's see, what's chat up to? Jimmy Knuckles has a lot more intelligence than people give him credit for. Oh, talking about your novel. He's able to think ahead to the actions of others to the point he's the second in command for his ability to hunt quote-unquote rats. Oh boy. The Felheim Legion! I have to protect the villagers. What if we lose one of the groups? Go! As a commander, you're strong enough to handle this first wave on your own. You may want to stay out of range of that archer, but that should be no problem. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can even step into their range. There we are. And you can just dump them off there. Alright, so it looks like you're getting about 300... Looks like you're getting about 300 gold per turn. Yeah, that looks right. At least you can bring another cavalry unit in to bear as well. Actually, it might be good to alternate cavalry with another infantry unit since that you can't put knights into the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so they'll have a range... So, remember, range of 6, so let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the archer is going to fire on that village, so the archer is basically going to be in between the 2 walls. So you can use that as the marker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Remember, he has to move 6, not be 6 away.
5. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, here, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
1, 2, 3.
I think that'll work. If not, well, you can always yell at me later. Alternatively, well, with where that one's going, it'll at least be able to attack the infantry. There should be at least one unit that you can smack about. Oh shoot, I forgot they had come from that direction too. May need to have the pikemen withdraw then. Okay, so you can have it use full movement. Might be good to go after... that works too, I guess. Alright, since that there are pikemen coming from above... It might be good to keep the pikemen to guard the villages over to the other side. Well, might be good to send the pikemen back up looking at where things are right now. You can have the infantry that you have in the APC ride, well, the wagon head down below.
And drop off here?
Well, let's see. Villagers have a movement of 3, so you can probably just scoot it 1 over. So it could be about... Actually, here, I can use the key... Actually, mouse probably isn't as reliable. You can have it over here, maybe.
And where should I drop?
To where Mercia can help. You won't run into any enemies from the direction the villagers came from. And then you can have the pikemen stay up here in order to guard this direction. And you can have cavalry run back and forth as necessary. Bear in mind that the infantry aren't going to do a hell of a whole lot, so... I guess next you can throw an extra pikeman or ranger to guard stuff, help guard stuff.
my queen.
More refugees have arrived on the West Road, and others will follow.
Uh-oh.
Not what I expected, honestly. Then again, they do regenerate health more slowly. And that's probably the most damage they can inflict right now. Pikemen.
Oh.
You may want to have Mercia take out one of the pikemen before they unite. Yeah, it might be worth doing that, because it looks like enemies and allies are going to spawn in relatively
Brace
frequently.
yourself.
Alright, that ensures that they'll have to move the pikemen around a little bit.
Not the full thing, but can at least...
I wouldn't do that yet. There's an active pikeman right there. Yeah, just move that one in closer so that it can benefit.
Okay, so that one can't reach.
Yeah, just have the cavalry waiting in the wing, I'd say. Yeah, that'll work. Drop it off. And the archer can either stay there, or you can move it to the other front. Because 2 pikemen versus a pikeman and standard infantry, you should have the advantage on that one for now. Let's see, what would be good to bring in?
Just gonna bring in another ranger.
Yep, you'll only have 300 gold next turn, but you can just start bringing in pikemen instead. Just to reinforce the line. It'll be a little bit before those units catch up. Not as if you have to go immediately into the fray. Alright, that should work.
And each commander has its own theme, apparently.
Yep, this is very much a spin on Advanced Wars.
That's not gonna do much. My income.
Yep,
Now I see what
they are very much the tank equivalent. There you go. Oh, you'll be able to crit that pikeman. Nice. I feel, I don't know, fired up?
My queen.
It's your groove, Queen Mercia, and the enemy's trying to throw it off. We need to throw them out the window. Yeah, anyway, yes, it is your groove, Queen Mercia. You have charged it for the very first time. Grooves are a gift. Commanders like you and I charge them as we battle. You must use your groove to benefit your forces. I want to use it to heal them. Focus your energy and cast a healing aura. It will restore some measure of health to you. And any nearby friends and allies.
A tactical advantage.
When you used at the right time, this ability may very well turn the tide of battle. I.e., don't use it yet. You don't need it yet. Just smack the pike mini boot.
I won't hold back!
Your smack. There we are. Alright, looks like one of your pikemen can start smacking.
I should have had the art. Was that in range of my archer? Any?
It was, but that was a pittance of damage. Although, if you sent the archer in right... Well, actually, it wasn't in range, never mind. Guess you can have that archer go down there, or you could have the wagon drop it off close. Yep, too late. That's okay. There we are. Then you can start bringing in pikemen to ensure that the northwestern attack range is dealt with as well. I don't remember how many rounds you have to go through, because I'm pretty sure the enemies send cavalry of their own. Well done, Queen Mercia. The first of the villagers has made it safely to the pass. Keep going.
All the villagers and escape the Kyrgyzstan.
don't even tell you how many turns you need to get A rank. That's useful. Although I don't know if it tells you S rank. Maybe it tells you somewhere else. Okay. Then the only thing left to move is that ranger if you care to. You may want to move it closer if you're going to keep the line there with that pikeman.
I'll save you all.
More villagers. We'll keep you safe.
That one's probably gonna get... might just take a hit. But
Yeah.
it's still...
A substantial hit, but nothing's too serious yet.
That one's just throwing itself away.
Yeah, it's not like it has much choice, to be fair. I do like the sound effects in this game, though. They're nice.
Uh-oh!
Enemy cavalry. And luckily for you, perfect range. Get him. Adorable. You won't be able to get a crit on it, but it'll still be more damage than your infantry, I think.
Brace yourself!
Alright, bear in mind, I think you have to choose between the groove and attacking, so bear that in mind next round.
Right. I wonder if I can blockade.
Looks like you're effectively doing that already.
I know, but if I put my units...
I don't know what happens if you try and directly blockade. I don't think I tried that, actually. I don't know why, though. Alright, another one seen to. Yep, that works.
Yeah, but if I put my units on the spots that they spawn, do you think it'll keep them from spawning?
I don't know. Might be worth a try, perhaps.
Another pikeman, and then I'll...
Yep, that'll keep that place secure. You can just have a whole wall of them. Because walls of pikemen were the preferred strategy for a long time, at least for multiplayer rounds.
So knock it down. Oh my god!
There we go. Huh, going after that one first. You're gonna need those pikemen to fall back, most likely. Ah, good call from the AI. Looks like you'll have a chance to let Mercia heal them after all. I guess you can find out if you can barricade, well, blockade after all. Not sure. Might be worth a try. I guess you'll find out in a hurry if you can't. Alright.
Wow,
I'm
that's
here
a
to
pretty
help!
big
Yeah,
one.
wider range than you thought, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, anything within range 3. That was amazing. Can I do that all the time? Only when you have fought enough to charge your groove fully. The charge will slowly build on its own, but fighting and defeating enemies will accelerate it. Well, accelerate the process. Therefore, if a weakened enemy is nearby, it's sensible to land the finishing blow yourself. The quicker to charge your groove. But remember, we can't afford to lose you, so don't overstretch yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Thanks, Emmerich.
Just in case.
Yep. Alright, start by being easy. And then... I guess you can do that. Those pikemen are probably good as dead at this point. I'm pretty sure those enemy archers are in range. You may want to have the other pikemen fall back and regroup with the others. Yep, that pikeman's good as dead. Suppose you could have a cavalry join that group up there.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to worry about the occasional. You'll have to worry about the occasional spearmen / pikemen, but still. Another group of refugees, Your Majesty. Huh? They didn't spawn anything in. Would have expected them to. Maybe you can barricade.
I thought it was at the end of the turn.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ah. Oh dear, that's a cavalry unit. Yeah, I guess you can have Mercia withdraw a little bit. Have the infantry and cavalry keep barricading. You may want to keep that archer there just in case they go beyond what you've set, but... There we go. Let's see. You'll be able to have a pikeman smack that one, so...
Smack this.
Yeah, it might be better to go after the rain. It might be better to go after the archer.
I can't get this full one over to...
That's alright. It is just an infantry unit. Well, my current thinking right now is that you want to make sure that the enemy archer doesn't do too much to you.
Okay.
Because the cavalry will have trouble against the pikemen, and it won't have very many places to run to either. The archer, though, can mess you up. Even if the archers are probably about to go bye-bye. Might want to bring more archers in as a result. There we go.
I keep right-clicking, thinking it...
Yep. You get used to it.
Now we see if they spawn anything below.
Yeah, those archers are good as dead. But they did their job. Minimize damage to that.
Okay.
Looks like you can't barricade then. Ah, man, the pikemen are gonna be a problem. Hmm. 36 versus 36, that is a better trade against the pikemen. That's probably what you should go for here, given that they will seriously mess up your cavalry. You can at least prevent one of the pikemen from being highly effective.
Should I have this other horseman attack it?
Yeah, it'll give you the advantage later, now that it's been weakened. Better keep Mercia close then, if that's how they're gonna keep bringing units in. And that archer, for that matter. I wonder how many more infantry they're gonna bring in. Well, how many more villagers you'll have to worry about. Oh, perfect. And now you can have a whole line of shenanigans. And they don't even do much now. should be ripe for the taking as far as your cavalry is concerned. You even get the crit bonus. There you go.
Wait, I should probably make some more units. What should I add?
Maybe another pikeman for the top area. Then maybe some more cavalry for below. These are the last of the refugees. Once they're safe, you must escape too. You should probably have Mercia start falling back then, if that's the case.
Right. Oh, that's... Actually,
Yeah, that's gonna sting. Yeah. At least your other cavalry's fine. We'll find enough.
Yeah, it may take a little bit more of a beating, but...
Yeah.
But at least it can help the other.
Yeah. This weather. Balder must be near. We must hurry, though it will be harder now. Our ranged ground units won't be able to fire. Well, fire is far in severe weather. I forgot that it included range decreases. Yeah, that's just gonna hurt and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Well, that didn't do much!
Yeah. Well, the goal is not to stop them, it's to slow them down. At this point, you might want to not even attack with that cavalry just to try and delay things. Alright, you can have that wagon go drop that off, then go back for Mercia. Definitely gonna need to support the bottom area if things keep up this way.
I'll have this one.
Yeah, maybe have the cavalry wait in the wing.
What should I recruit now?
And more pikemen, why not? Oh, you need to place down, yeah. Alright, almost there. Remember, the goal is not to win, it's just to survive. Well, the goal is not to destroy every enemy, it's just to survive. Although I think Valder makes an appearance soon. There. Enough of a distraction for the archer to finish the job. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't stop all that. Fleeing your kingdom. A true queen would face ruin with her head held high.
Valder!
Your Highness!
My queen, do not engage Valder in battle. You can't defeat him, but you can save these people.
I won't let you down.
You're right. I won't let them down. Better get moving then. You'll have the wagon at least.
You can't board it from there, right?
Even if she can't, it won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Nothing that Valder has on the field now can catch up to a wagon. Alright, at this point it's just a matter of trying to thin their numbers as much as you can.
Oh, shoot.
What? Yeah, you're not going to be able to do much.
So if anything, I should just... block.
Yep, just barricade and just make a life difficult for them. That's your one and only objective, is to just barricade. Although, actually, you don't really need to move any other units because you'll be effectively ending it next turn. Although, unless you want to just smack a few other people about for the fun of it. Really make your displeasure known. At least you can stop them advancing on that front.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Yep.
Especially since there's a pair of them together. Oh!
Yeah, it always stings.
Return to dust.
Yep. Enemy commanders are just as powerful as yours. At least that wasn't all that effective. Alright. At this point, it might make sense to just hit the end turn button and move on with your
My
life.
queen.
That was the last of the villagers. Time to get yourself to safety too, Queen Mercia. I'm on my way. Alright, at this point it's a token effort, so feel free to do as much as you will.
Those two pikemen will serve as a distraction to hold the line.
And they will do quite a bit of damage on the way out.
Unless the archers focus on first.
Well, there's no archer up there.
At least the villagers will be able to hold. The villagers will be a nice distraction.
Yeah. They're fortified enough to distract for a bit. Alrighty. They try so hard.
Rise from your grave.
Yep, that's his groove. It comes up much faster and basically gives him a free unit. Rather potent considering the crit effect.
For some reason, the archers almost look like owls.
Yeah, I can sort of see it with the masks on them. I don't know how much of it's helmet and how much of it's something else, though. Oh, that actually worked. Alright, just need to get Mercy out of here. You've made it! Well done, my queen. She escaped!
Ragnar.
Ragnar, follow them.
Yeah!
I'll hunt them down and turn them into mincemeat! Well,
Sigrid.
go with her. Make sure this gets done properly. And you? Felheim needs its master. I trust you to oversee this task. Very well. Alrighty, there we are. Escape!
If you're wondering why Bro says that, Finding Nemo, you'll understand.
That was close. We can't rest here. It's not safe. And we can't return without reinforcements.
Huh?
Can't we just regroup and... Baldur is a skilled commander, and the gauntlet he wields is an artifact of immense power. To defeat him, we'll have to destroy it. But we haven't the strength to do that alone.
We're gonna have to gather allies.
So what do we do? We need to head east to Heavensong and seek aid from Empress Tenri. Tenri, your father and the Empress were old friends. If anyone can help us, it's her. That's a long journey,
Let's go.
but we have to try. I don't think he likes the forest.
Fresh prey.
Hello, you?
I don't know whether that's supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy.
What do you think? You've unlocked the arcade game mode. Alrighty. Let's see, how much more are you feeling for tonight?
Hey, Sedge. This sinister Lauren is a bloodthirsty and sadistic individual who thrives on the fear of it. Okay.
Yeah, I think that tells you all you need to know. Not fun. You'll meet the other two in time. No need to worry about them. Might be more fun if you don't look at these, honestly.
And okay, I do not know if, whether they'll be
See.
friend or foe.
We'll see.
Trespasser. Who are these interlopers?
We don't mean you any harm, Florin. We just need to cross your lands.
Crossing through the Gloomwoods. A dangerous choice. The hunt. These are Florin lands. This is where we live. This is where we hunt. Humans do not come here.
The Cherrystone Kingdom negotiated the right to safe passage generations ago. I know we don't use it very often, but we need it now. We have no choice.
Sage hungers where the little lady seeks passage. Sage seeks sustenance.
Do you threaten the Queen of Cherrystone?
Queen, silly titles do not impress Sage. Whatever you call yourselves, you're still just meat and bone. Sage will eat the old man first, and the little lady for second.
Okay, this is starting to hurt my voice. I should stop. Stand down, stranger, or be cut down. Also, welcome to Fog of War. I hope you didn't miss it. This forest is so dense and the fog so thick, but we must press on. We should use our battle pups to scout ahead. There you are. Good boys as scouts. Pups inflict critical hits when another pup is adjacent to their target.
In other words, surrounding them.
Yep. More importantly, they can see the furthest through the fog. We should send one of them up this mountain. Being atop a mountain extends the sight range of a unit, so this is a good position from which to spot hidden enemies.
Very well.
Let's move forward. Carefully. There, hidden among the trees. Florin soldiers lying in wait. Now that we can see them, they've lost the element of surprise. Probably better to lead with the archer. Pew pew! I'm trying to remember if the good boys can capture territory. I honestly can't remember.
This should do the trick.
Boom! Alrighty. Gotta love Fog of War. And it looks like there's another infantry unit over there. Oh jeez, that was more damage than I expected. Nom. Would be a risk to use those war pups. I guess that helps extend your range.
I didn't even think of that.
Lightning blast!
Boom.
Okay,
Alright,
so
looks
they
like
can't capture.
I guess that makes sense.
Just so we have a means of healing.
Yep. And some money with which to earn that healing. Alright, can't do much against that. Actually, check the range on that unit. Alright, so you could have the archers somewhat move into the forest, but you might want to keep them with the rest.
Yeah, so right here?
You might want to keep them with the pikemen. You don't want the archer getting caught out. This is Fog of War, after all. You can maybe have another war pup scout ahead a little more, but I doubt it could extend too much further beyond the range. Maybe so. I'm trying to remember what Emmerich's Groove does. I'm pretty sure it places down a crystal that increases your defense drastically. Let's see what they do. Probably gun for the pikemen. Yep. A decent amount of damage, but not too cumbersome.
Oh.
Well, the war pups aren't your main aren't your main attacking force at least. And it looks like they're holding their own.
Huh?
Emmerich, your groove is ready.
Yes.
Indeed, this old man still has a few tricks up his sleeve. What does it do? I am able to conjure up a gem known as a cherry stone, a powerful protective object. Its aura provides a dramatic defense bonus for our units.
What?
Wow. So there you go. Alternatively, you can just smack them with somebody.
Oh, doggies!
Get along, little doggies.
Not what I had in mind, but whatever.
Then you can have the pikemen keep moving up. And then replenish their strength next turn while the war pups figure out what's where. Actually, Emmerich might not be a bad person to have scout since that he can put down a groove to protect himself with. And it,
Oh,
as you
that's
get,
a very
yeah,
far
it covers a
range.
wide area.
This should protect us.
Alright, to
And
give
it
you
even reveals a little.
a little bit. Alright, yep, and to give you an idea as to the cost for war pups, they cost about 150 normally. Unfortunately, you probably can't replenish anymore given that you had to run that. Yeah, you're basically running that down to 1% by doing that, but at least it gets you a little bit of health back. I believe the crystal will slowly break. Yes, it will slowly break. But, actually, if Emmerich gets vision of one of those, you might be able to capture one. Or two, or both, actually. Although, I think he's the only one in range who can capture right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess go for that one, then. That'd be the safer one to gun for.
Tactical advantage.
That'll work. Oh, another infantry. Actually, this might have worked out to your advantage. It might quote-unquote waste your turn, but if he goes for the village, your war pups get a bit of an advantage.
How so?
Well, if you get to strike first, because he went after the village, that works in your favor. Alright. Move him up. Yeah, you don't have to worry too much about range there. Oh, he didn't see you. Oh, you don't even have to move, so you get the crit.
Let him fly!
Oh, perfect. Get the crit.
And I can see that.
Yep, and then you can have Emmerich go in that direction while the pikemen continue upward.
And potentially capture that one.
Yeah,
Tactical
it'll only be
advantage.
3. Well, it'll only have 3 health if you capture it, but, I mean, you've only got 1 war pup that's injured right now and the pikemen, so that'll be fine. Might be good to find a... Actually, wait, there's a barracks over there. You may want to go try and get... Actually, can you put a war pup up on that mountain?
Which mountain?
The one near that village. Doesn't look like you can yet. Oh, maybe you can. You can get vision on that... Oh, yeah, I think that barracks should be the next target. As you can see, war pups have pretty good range, so you can exploit a fair amount in that respect. I wonder how he had vision range. Rude, sir. Why would you do that to the good boys? What did they do to you? War pups away! Excellent. Then that one can sit up there and reinforce at the same time. Excellent. Alrighty. Moving along quite well. No one's striking at you. Excellent.
Okay, so it doesn't tell me anything of the units.
Well, this is a Fog of War map.
I guess that is true.
Alright, now that we've got a barracks, we can start taking the fight to Sedge.
Yeah.
Wonder where he is on this map.
Interesting.
Happening upon these old barracks is most fortunate for us. We should use this opportunity to bolster our ranks before crossing the river. Not even all the money you threw at everything will matter all that much now. Okay. So you can have the war pups continue to scout about. Bear in mind they can't cross through the lake. You may want to have them follow the path a little bit.
I know, I was just making sure there wasn't anything in our flanks.
That's fair.
Here.
Ah, good call. Alrighty.
Oh, that was just a crystal.
Yep, they only last for 5 turns, although that is a substantial amount. Let's see. I'm thinking a knight would be good here, because if you can get good vision on people, that'll hurt. And then Emmerich can make for a good unit to send out. Oh, perfect. Alright,
Okay, there's nothing in our flank.
Excellent.
Not to worry about in our flanks. Almost half tempted to, in the meantime, have a few more pikemen just to, form a defense.
Yeah, that would work. Then you can send Emmerich, or actually, no, it might have been good to send a war pup onto the mountain near the barracks.
Well, since I know that this section is more or less clear, I can then go ahead and...
Yep, you can have that war pup make its way over there. Or you could claim that mountain. That'll help. Huh, still nothing. Might be safest to send Emmerich out since he slowly regens. Oh, and you can capture that actually. I'd go for that. That's worth a pikeman.
Let's go! I like how the symbol of our guys is the symbol of St. Louis or whatever.
Wait, I didn't even notice that.
Should I do another
What,
that,
you
or should I
mean
do a
the-
few more pikemen?
Huh. We have the money for more knights, and they are the most effective unit right now. If there are any enemy pikemen out there, though, you'd be in trouble.
Are you scared yet? You should be.
Okay, yeah, my throat does not like that voice. I should stop doing it. What, are they coming from behind now? Well, didn't quite take it out, so that's to our advantage for now.
But there's obviously some down below.
Well, not necessarily. It's not moving the camera. Could
course,
be
it
any
is
number of
Fog of War.
places. Yeah, Fog of War, gotta love it. There's movement to the north and the south.
I know it.
It may be wise to put some battle pups on the nearby mountains. I don't know if you can reach that one specifically, though.
Come to that one with you.
Well, you'll know when they start smashing down your forts. Well, your villages and whatnot.
Well, I can at least save this one. Come on! I wonder what Kaiser's ability is.
You'll see. Well, Caesar? You'll see.
Well, yeah. Caesar, Kaiser. I guess
It's technically the same, just different languages, as it were. Might be better to send Emmerich first. He has better vision. Alright, there's someone you can smack. I believe if you capture that barracks up there, you win. Might want to confirm that on the objectives real quick. Yes, neutralize the enemy barracks. Oh, you might not want to have that pikeman move too far without the other one, though. Because if they get attacked, it'll sting. But still.
Okay.
Yeah, you got plenty of pups. I just hope there aren't any pikemen for how many knights we're bringing out. And you can well, yeah, you can stick around, I suppose. There we are.
What's that?
You haven't seen this kind of unit yet, but that's basic. That is the effective of. Oh, that's not Sedge. That's just in the. That's not Sedge directly.
Mage. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
archers.
it is a mage of some. It is a mage. That's all I'll say. It's not a unit that you have access to yet.
Uh-oh.
Good thing you had that war pup. You may want to have a cavalry further back just in case, but still, it'll take a while for them to actually hurt you. Alright, he can't reach you, so I'd keep that war pup up there. Alright, there's that guy. That does give you some advantage. Okay. Yep, you can have the cavalry finish this guy off. But that is a mage. You'll see what they're useful against later. Hello, Precious. They will shoot, too. Ah, that way is... Oh, hello. Good thing you went that way. Now... Alright, I don't know if that war pup in the middle is doing you much good now. Yeah, have him go forward a little. Might not give you much of advantage yet, but it's not like you need to see that middle. Alright, let's see what they do next. Where's Sedge, I wonder? Oh, there he is!
There he is. Hopefully he doesn't do much. Oh, shit!
Lightning blast!
I forgot he actually is pretty powerful. I hope I didn't just lose you this game. I might have just lost you this game.
Lightning blast!
Those must be their pups.
Yep, that's their equivalent of war pups. Yep, I might have literally just lost you this game, depending on what those archers do.
I have a spell for this.
Because Emmerich does not have a way of healing himself. Yeah, I think those pikemen will be enough to finish you off. Crap. I'm sorry. He didn't kill you? That's
Just
kind of a
did a-
surprise. Still, you need to have Emmerich retreat immediately. You can have the knights bust a way through. Hopefully. Yeah, actually have the knight attack from the forest. Just in case. Then you can have the war pups swoop in and help, if necessary. There we go. Now you can guarantee the opening. You have left me an opening! That won't protect against the archers, but that will allow Emmerich to retreat and either reinforce... Oh yeah, reinforce would probably be the best option here. And then the pikemen, I'd recommend going after the archer. With the other pikemen, yeah. Go full bore. I'm surprised the pikemen weren't able to finish the job, though. Okay, and then we've got... Yep, they're easily dealt with.
And I can reclaim that afterwards.
Yep. Should probably have a knight go and help... Well, the knights start assisting up there. Or at least one of them. And might help want to send one closer to Emmerich. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Remember, the knights are weak to pikemen, so you'll need to be mindful of that. I guess you could have the war pup deal with that one. That should weaken it to the point where it won't be able to do much. The rest can probably be dealt with by just the one knight, so the rest can be sent north.
So we
You're
don't know
gonna
how
need
many
it.
more units are on here, though.
I don't think they'll spawn any more in, but honestly, the goal is to defeat either Sedge or the barracks, so I'd send more knights up above. Alright, that should do, for now.
So after this mission, I'll probably want to call it.
Yep, we're definitely calling it after this mission. Alright, he won't be able to do much. I'm surprised he's not going for the village.
Lightning blast!
I think he wants to try and take out my commander.
To be fair, they will prioritize commanders if they can. The AI generally will.
Okay, so I'll probably want to take out the... I knew it! I knew there was something else down there.
Yeah, there was something else down there, but I think you can outlast them. I think you can just straight up overwhelm them if you throw all of your knights down. Well, if you throw all of your knights at Sedge. As you can see, they won't get through very quickly. And you've got your war pups that can move into position as well. Ah, great, he's gonna capture it.
At least it's not...
Luckily, it's easily recapturable. Sorry about that. I'm pushing buttons. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the archer goes for as long as it gets got. And then you can send the war pups down to help your barracks. Might be good to get a swordsman set up if you want to reclaim stuff. Not as if you can buy more cavalry anyway at the moment, given... Remember, you gotta... Yeah. There you go. And the war pup chases that one down to prevent any loose ends. Okay, and then those cavalry up there can start causing havoc.
Need to get past this one first.
Yep. I think that might allow the cavalry to get a good hit on the pikemen. In that case, what I think you should do then... Keep Emmerich where he is... Actually, wait, can they reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... They can if you move the war pups. So, set the war pups on the mountains. No, wait, other mountain. Never mind. I was thinking the mountains next to the infantry so you could get a smack on them, but never mind.
Oh, that mountain.
That's okay, that's okay. Unfortunately, there's no turn reset. Alright, you need to deal with that pikeman if you're going to make this work. Yeah, because they're just spamming pikemen right now because Well, for whatever reason. And you've got Sedge to worry about. Well, you can at least smack that one. And you can set up... Bear in mind, the crystal acts as a unit that can block people's paths, so... In order to minimize the amount that the pikeman can be attacked, you can have Emmerich potentially just plop it down somewhere.
Cherry
that'll work.
stones defend us!
That'll work. Then you can have those war pups potentially go help, but that cavalry should be enough. See what happens. Okay.
Big mi- oh wait,
They'll
that
probably
could
just straight up take it
destroy-
out. Yep. That's okay. Alright, that'll probably be enough to finish claiming that. You'll have the swordsman able to claim it, well, steal it back. And there we are. A distraction for those guys. Alright, those infantry won't be able to finish securing that. Where'd Sedge go? Well, that's the one you can see, so may as well smack it. Okay. And you got those war pups over there that can assist as well. Yep.
I should probably make a few more war pups to make it a little easier.
See? Maybe. Okay, but you've got plenty of powerful units now. You just need to deal with all of the pikemen that are in play. Well, that'll help. Let's see. You'll have an easier time dealing with the barracks, so yeah, go ahead and clear the lane for them. You can have Emmerich start causing trouble, now that you're not being actively surrounded. Oh, wait a minute, hang on! Never mind.
What were you thinking?
I saw the crit. I saw a crit on the pikeman. You might still be able to... No, you can't get it with that. Well, you can at least get rid of those. Then you can have Emmerich start running up to go eventually deal with the barracks. Because it looks like Sedge is somewhere over in that direction, so you can have him step up, start causing trouble. Yeah, that'll work.
And I can even reinforce him.
Perfect. Now he's back to full. Yeah. The attacks are going to come at some point, so may as well take the initiative. Heh.
Didn't you know I was there?
Well, it's not like they have a massive range in this fog of war. Apparently they don't have any memory either. Alright, so those pikemen will get shredded, unfortunately. Yeah, he's just gonna keep spawning pikemen. You may want to vary things up with archers or something else. The war pups might help. Alright, that's their rear ambush gone. Now we can focus all our efforts on the floor and on the north part. Win this battle, we must defeat their barracks or their commander. Barracks will be easier, so off we go. No reason to hold back now. Alright, that is enemy controlled. There's not much we can do about it. You can keep the war pups. Yeah, war pups will do fine there. I don't think you necessarily need them to go in that direction. Because eventually they'll run into Sedge, I feel. You don't necessarily need them to go after Sedge, because the barracks will be easier to take down. Suppose we'll see, though. Still, we are that concerned about the pikemen, or at least I'm that concerned. Here's your opportunity.
I have a spell for this.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Luckily, they can't claim it, so you're probably fine. Honestly, I'd start smacking the... Well, honestly, I'd start smacking the barracks.
Almost done.
They're trying to call for you? Yeah, we are almost done. Either way. Yeah, start smacking the barracks then. We need to hurry this up. Actually, if there's no one blocking you, you might be able to have that cavalry over there smack the barracks too. Gonna get pretty darn close this round.
This should do the trick.
You may be able to defeat it if that... No, I can't reach. Yeah, just hurt him as you are able. Where did Sedge go?
Probably hiding somewhere.
Maybe. Surprised he isn't coming out directly, though. Alright, guess you can bring the war pups a little closer. Yep. Oh, that's cute. They think they can do something.
I have a spell for this. I have a spell for this.
There he
Oh, there he
is!
is. Jinx. Well, may as well just end it then. I guess you want to be thorough then, huh? Ready?
Lightning blast!
And it's over.
You think you can beat Sedge so easily? This isn't the end of the hunt. Sedge will catch you. Sedge will watch you. Sedge will stalk you. And when you least expect it, Sedge will pounce.
Sedge! There you are. Who are these strangers? We're
Invaders!
Huh?
Humans bent on the destruction of the Gloom Woods. Sedge caught them. Sedge defeated them. Greenfinger need not worry. Soon they will be dead.
Greenfinger? The Florin King? Well,
Oh, great. Why do I have a funny feeling that we're gonna have to expose the truth about Sedge?
I suppose you'll find out in a couple weeks from now. Oh yeah, we've got side missions that start up around this time as well.
So that's the side mission?
Yep, it'll vary. Actually, let me see what commander it is. Ah, this is
Okay,
where
I
you
can
get to
just-
play. This is where you get to play as Caesar. And then over here is the main objective, where it's gonna
Right.
looks like it's gonna continue being Emmerich, huh? Yep. There you go. So, what do you think so far?
So far, interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Alrighty then. So, as far as our usual schedule then, this is going to be alternating between Orcs Must Die 3 for a while as we complete all of the hardest difficulty levels. I'm not sure how much we want to do when it comes to the endless stuff, given that that'll get very repetitive very quickly, I suspect, but I suppose time will tell.
Okay, so you also get fight on the sea.
Yep.
There are
We're
alchemists.
looking a little ahead, huh?
Oh, we can fly dragons!
Yep, that's what the mages are for. They're the anti-air units.
Okay, there's a knight. Ooh, trebuchet!
Yep, you do get long-range artillery.
Oh, amphibians.
Yes, they effectively act as infantry that you can put on the sea.
Okay, and which?
I believe that's the equivalent of the fighter.
Wait, they have harpies?
Well, they had to have something.
And balloon? Oh, okay, they even have max.
Well,
Right.
technically it's a golem, so it means it's basically a magical construct, but yes. And then we won't see the rogue in this campaign. That's for the co-op missions.
Okay, which we'll eventually get to, I believe. Ooh,
Yep.
marksman!
Yep, you've seen how those work when we did our little experiment.
Yeah, essentially sharpshooters, huh?
Yep, they shoot in very far in the cardinal directions. And then it's pretty much the same units across all the factions.
Yeah, just wondering what they are. Warship? Ooh, fell that. Drain. Deep folks. Vampire? Now let's see next. Okay, slasher.
We might be here a while, boys. To be fair, it is good pixel art.
Slasher. That one looks like it has a flower. Or as a gun.
Yep, and you'll see the other faction before too long. Or basically right now, but never mind me.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so these guys are the science guys.
Yeah, they're basically the closest thing to steampunk.
Ooh, so these guys are essentially scuba divers.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Well,
it's like-
how else are you gonna stay afloat? Not by magic.
Next. Okay, so it's just 1, 2, 3,
Yep, just
4
those 4.
factions.
And there we are. Something to look forward to once we jump in later. Oh, I guess to go over the schedule again real quick, we'll be alternating between this game and Orcs Must Die 3 till at least the Rift Lord difficulty ones are seen to in that game. After that, I'm not sure how we want to alternate it, or how we want to handle that, because I know that the endless maps are going to take quite a while, and honestly it might make sense to record those offline and post them up later. Well, it can take a long time to get through those, so I don't know how...
Endlesses, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a good viewing experience that'll end up be for the endless maps, but we can always just record them offline or on a Sunday or something. Once that we've got them and only them left.
Right.
That might be a good compromise.
Not to mention it'll help us with... We can work on some of the stuff and upgrade the other things.
Yeah. So something to think about once we get to that point, but it is going to be a while before we get to that point, so it'll be alternating between Wargroove and Orcs Must Die 3 for a while. As for my schedule, let's see, I won't be around tomorrow because it's my birthday and my roommate invited me out to a concert, so I will be happy to accept that.
I forgot about that.
Yep, that'll be tomorrow. So, as a result, I'm not going to be around tomorrow. And as a result, the usual Skyward Sword stream for me will be Thursday. As for this weekend, honestly, I'm thinking I should dig out Battlezone again, because I spent about 5 hours with Fire Emblem Engage, and my thoughts on it are mixed at this point. I'm going to need to stew on it for a bit. And honestly, at this point, I'll probably be in a better position if I want to review Battlezone to play that through first.
Do you want to do the Red Odyssey stuff as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be the tough part.
I will say that if they get Rise of the Black Dogs finished, I'll try and let you know so you can try and do that.
Yeah. Still, my objective for the sake of... Well, for the sake of what I have in mind for the review channel, I just need to go through... Heck, the base game would probably be enough sans Red Odyssey, but I should try and get through that as well. Still,
Yeah.
all that to say, there will be plenty for me to see too as we go along. So I'm thinking I'll keep doing Battlezone on Saturdays, and if I'm really super dedicated and really intrigued with Fire Emblem Engage and want to keep getting at it, we'll keep going through it. I can just do that on a Sunday morning. That should work for now. For now then, that'll be all from me. You have anything more you wish to say, brother?
No, but at the moment, and other than with what I'm doing, I might also see what else I can upgrade with in Orcs Must Die 3, so that way, if possible, I might have some other toys to work with later. Because some of them may actually be what we may need. Of course, so I might also be working some strats with Bro to try to figure out how I get past some of the stuff that we're having trouble with.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. For now then, that'll be all from us. So, next week we'll be back to Orcs Must Die 3, so I hope to see you there. If not, I guess we'll see you in a couple weeks for Wargroove. So, thank you all for watching. We will see you all later.
Bye.